I caught my boyfriend with another girl, and instead of confronting them, I walked away. I just needed to breathe. But even that felt hard. I was choking on air, suffocating from the inside out, and just when I felt the tears rising, when the lump in my throat was finally too heavy to swallow, a shadow over me. I looked up. It was him, Martin. He was wearing this sweet, almost pitiful smile, the kind you give someone when words aren't enough. It was obvious he'd seen it too. David, the girl, the betrayal in full public view. Those idiots couldn't even be discreet. And me? I just wanted the ground to open up and swallow me whole. The shame was suffocating. The kind of shame that didn't belong to me, but still clung like a second skin. And now, the tears were definitely coming. No stopping them this time. Martin opened his mouth. I braced myself. Some encouraging speech probably, but instead...
Are those flowers supposed to be mine?
I blinked, genuinely caught off guard. Then, without thinking, I wiped the little traitor tears from under my eyes. Yeah, definitely, I said, playing along. A flicker of a real smile tugged at my lips. I handed him the flowers. There you go, champ. He took them like they were the greatest thing he'd received all day, and he thanked me. Then, like he hadn't just pulled me out of an emotional sinkhole, he asked, "Is there any ice cream place around?" Because, he said, I think the best way to celebrate victory is with ice cream. I stood up, still quiet, then started walking toward the nearest store I could think of. He walked beside me like it was the most normal thing in the world, and I glanced at him, silently wondering, is he really this emotionally intelligent or just completely oblivious? Either way, I felt better, and that was because of him. He managed to pull me out of my emotional turmoil. It's been a few days since everything. Since David. Since the scene I didn't deserve to see. We ended things over the phone. Clean. Quick. He still calls. Still tries to fix something that already fell apart. But I don't have it in me anymore. The weight of caring? Gone. But something unexpected happened in those empty days. I found someone new. Not in the way you're thinking. Not like that. More like a quiet presence. A strange new peace. Martin. At first, I thought he hated me. He was awkward, distant, cold. But now I get it. He doesn't hate people. He just doesn't trust the world anymore. He's not ruthless. He's just heartbroken. The kind of heartbreak that doesn't cry loudly, but folds in on itself and never really heals. He carries so much. Too much. And somehow still chooses to show up. The last time I broke down, he saw it. Even though I tried to mask it with quiet smiles and dry eyes, he saw right through me, and he stayed, without asking why, without needing an explanation. Now, he stands in front of me, trying to make me laugh with one of his dry, awful jokes, faking a bright smile, but I can see it all, because I know that pain. It's all too familiar. He's hiding behind his silence. Just like I used to, just like I sometimes still do. But at least I have my mom's arms to cry in. Martin just folds his pain away like an old letter no one will read. They say the brightest smiles hold the deepest sorrows, and now I believe it. I hold on to this friendship because to me, it feels like more, not in a romantic way, but in a soul-deep way, like we were meant to find each other in the middle of the wreckage. We don't talk about our traumas, but we live with them. He never asked me why I ran past him that night, the night my father tried to destroy everything again. And I never asked about his brother, not once. It's like we're trauma bonding, but wordlessly, like two people reading the same grief in different fonts. We spend the day being silly, laughing at things that aren't that funny, but I see it in him, how he zones out, goes still, gets swallowed up by the dark. His hands clench, his eyes empty, fighting battles no one else sees. So I poke him, tell a dumb joke, get him to blink again. It works, just for a moment, but sometimes that moment is enough. And deep down, God, I just want to hug him, hold him tight, look straight into his broken, brilliant soul, and say, "It's okay, Martin. It's It's not your fault. You're still here, and that matters.